Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is a you and them spread. It will be a love-focused reading for anyone with Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Cross watchers are also welcome here. Aquarius, your energies are on the left. Your person's energies are on the right. What I see for you right now is that you're somewhat mirroring each other in this connection. You sense that being with this person is a feel-good, nurturing experience, Aquarius. It feels like eating a warm cup of soup on a cold or rainy day. It is a very satisfying, safe, natural experience for you. You delight in being with this person. You delight in their energy, in time spent together. In a way, this person feels very safe. It makes you feel like you're at home. You're very comfortable with this person. Yet you're experiencing a thought process here that is cyclical, or there may be some concern here about repeating some type of life lesson. That is a concern that's coming, where there might be some recurring concern or friction that happens with this person despite all the goodness in the connection. Okay, your person is showing up with very similar energy. They're overall very happy and content in the connection. In fact, you bring them lots of joy and satisfaction, and they see you as somebody who's extremely fun and lightens up their mood, makes their life more exciting. They want very much for this connection to go the distance, but this person is also experiencing some type of concern here. In fact, their level of worry is 2 steps above yours. You have a 25, which reduces to a 7. They have a 37, which reduces to a 9 in numerology. Your person is at an anxiety state, like they're more so expressing anxiety, mental stress over the connection at this time. And so they're afraid of something in the connection going wrong, or they're afraid of allowing something to affect them emotionally. We'll have to dive in with the tarot here, but there's some discord happening between you and this person, even though everything on the surface seems very, very happy, very nurturing, very satisfying on both ends. And then in your background energies, I also see here TikTok, which talks about feeling like there's a time restriction, a time limit to whatever has to happen. Okay, there's a sense of urgency to come out with a co-creative solution, to come out with like a shared wisdom or a shared dream even for the future of this connection. So it feels like 2 individuals trying to strike a balance when it comes to imagining, envisioning a future outcome. Okay, and your very next background energy card, Aquarius, for this connection is the here and now. Okay, the here and now talks about focusing on today, hatching those dreams. If you notice the egg here, this is planning for the future, an unhatched dream. And this one's talking about the here and now, focusing on what you've already created together. Not on the future, not on the past, but where are you now? And how does this make you feel? Okay, so if everything is okay now, why are we creating a problem about potential problems to come in the future, or about not being able to craft a future plan just yet? So you're being asked and tasked with achieving balance through focusing on the daily tasks, on finding balance in the here and now, and staying out of the past or future. Because when you compare too much to the past, or you focus too much on the future, you may lose balance. You may lose ground in today, in what's happening right here and now. And you may even throw off the current energies based on things that haven't happened or things that don't matter currently. Okay, so I also got pulled to the number 13 here, which reduces to a 4, finding stability. 14 reduces to a 5, finding stability through a time of change. Something is changing, and maybe energy is picking up momentum in this connection, and it's thrown somebody off balance, or maybe both of you. So let's get some more information about what's going on with you and your person. Let's see. Show me, Aquarius. Okay, you're worried about consequences, Aquarius. You're worried about the big picture. You know, you're worried about how the tiny minor details and changes that are going on right now in this connection could impact the future, and you can't see clearly what that looks like. One more. Okay. You also have pride coming out here with Cassiopeia and the number 5. So the 23 reduces to a 5. You also have the 5 here, no place like home. You're considering how things that you're observing in the minutiae and the details of the connection that have changed over time are affecting you. Are these things that are personally a reflection of you, how much this person cares about you? You're taking a look in the mirror, and it seems to me with the pride card that you may be taking some of these things personally. If there have been shifts in the connection, you're attributing them perhaps to yourself. Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something different? Do I need to change something? Do I need to demand more of this person's time, contribution, energy, whatever it is? You're wondering if you're getting enough or getting your fair share of whatever it is that you feel has changed, shifted, or gone away. Okay, so there's some sense of that here for you in the connection. At the bottom, we have confidence. There is a shift in your confidence because something has shifted in the connection dynamic. And it's making you feel like your personal worth or pride has been attacked in some way. Aquarius, we'll get more with the tarot, but that's what I'm picking up here with the general energies coming out. Let's see what your person shows up with. Okay, your person is unfortunately not very focused on consistency. They're getting consistency in reverse, and again with the 41 it reduces to a 5. So this person is hoping that the relationship will be long-lasting and you make them happy, but they're not being very consistent in showing up for this connection. So there's definitely something shifting with your person. They're being inconsistent for whatever reason. We'll get more details with the tarot. And then here's love with Delphinus. So the number 29 reduces to 11, which reduces further to 2. This is about connection, about duality, about equal give and take in a romantic connection, okay? And it comes out with never-ending story for your person. This is perhaps somebody who is not consistent in the way that they express their love in this connection, in the way that they express their emotions. And with never-ending story, it could be a pattern that they've adopted over time, perhaps to protect themselves. I'm not sure why this would have come up. Perhaps it's just a habit or a lack of understanding, but this person, or a lack of paying attention to detail, okay? This person may go really hard in the beginning and be very attentive, but then may change because their focus is not consistently prepared to put in effort to show these emotions. They may take it for granted that you know how they feel, perhaps, and not express it. Or perhaps they've changed their level of showing little details that mean a lot or meant a lot to you, Aquarius, in the beginning. Okay? At the bottom, they have destiny with the number 14, which also reduces to a 5. representing change. Okay, so they see big happy changes coming out of this connection. You've brought a lot of joy to their life, but there's a sense here of this being precarious, this happiness going away potentially. And perhaps that's why they're protecting their heart and their feelings, because love can be painful when it goes away. And so maybe this person has an expectation that love is not long lasting, that they've never experienced a long lasting connection or love experience, and so they don't want to get perhaps too deep before they feel safe that this love will not go away. Okay, so at the bottom for the connection we have vows, making a commitment, making a promise, but that is being interrupted with mental distractions. So there's some type of mental pattern here. As you see the colors integrate into the middle, you may be ready for something more balanced and committed and consistent. And even if this person thinks that's what they want, they're not offering the same in return. Okay, so they're mentally distracted perhaps, or they may be stuck in a thought pattern that isn't conducive to them expressing how they truly feel in this connection. Let's dive into one more deck and then we'll pull the tarot at the end. What is going on for Aquarius? So Aquarius, you are wanting security in your future. Again, you're very focused on the future. You're wanting to build and to see that the building blocks are there to secure a future dream, a future vision for yourself and for this connection. Okay, you're deeply invested emotionally in this connection, and you want things to transform in a beautiful manner. You're hoping for change, okay? But you're feeling like things are a bit stuck, perhaps, or at least not moving at the pace that you would have wanted. And again, details. You're paying attention to the details. You're thinking clearly, you're seeing things very clearly, and you don't see how these things will lead to success. You're seeing things, in fact, changing for the worse. You're seeing things that could lead to separation, to discord down the line. And I do believe that you're hyper-focusing on these things because they bring you reason for concern. And you're focused on crafting the future that you desire intentionally. And so when you start to notice these shifts that could be detrimental to the connection, it does bring you cause for concern. But again, as your guide said in the beginning, just try not to be so focused on the future that you negate what's actually happening now, or blow it up into more than it truly is a problem currently. Okay, so it's almost like you're projecting how these little things that have been happening lately could add up to become a bigger challenge in the future, but they haven't just yet, and you're taking it as though they had, or that it's a certainty that they will blow up into something worse. So just a caution there for you. Then let's see what comes out for your person. So your person is fully focused on making sure that you guys can come together in a functional manner. Your person has every intention of making this work, of working through problems with you, of making an effort that is balanced in this connection. In fact, that's what they're hoping for. Like, if they're honest with themselves, they hope for this to work out. That is their ultimate wish. But they are harboring some fears, some hidden fears, some shadow work has to be done here by this person. They have some fears of neglect, of loneliness, of love going away, love departing. perhaps from prior experiences that have been left unresolved in the dark recesses of their heart or their mind, okay? They struggle with these things alone. They haven't necessarily brought them forward as a concern to you, but it does seem to me like they're impacting the behavior of this person within the connection. Okay, we got 2 final cards for your person, and then we're going to jump into the detail. So with One Ring Circus, again, this talks about trying to do things on your own, trying to carry the weight by yourself. And then Rock Bottom. This is somebody who has been very much alone, has had to navigate their life on their own. They haven't been able to successfully balance partnerships or relationships in the past, and so they're hyper self-reliant, and it isn't until they reach rock bottom and they can't do it alone anymore that they usually try to seek external help. So take that as you will, but that's what I'm seeing for this person. That may be the habit that they haven't let go of, that they're repeating potentially. All right, so let's pull the tarot to get more specifics. What is Aquarius experiencing in this connection? Okay, so this person helps you feel at peace. You feel like you understand them extremely well, like almost sometimes you feel like you understand them better than they understand themselves. And at the bottom we had build a home, Ascension, tension, okay? So you would like to build a future with this person, but you're not sure that they're ready, or that they know what it would take, at least consciously. And so there's some spiritual ascension tension here as you guys are becoming, one as a couple, as you guys are coming together and uniting in life experiences. One of you, I think it's you, Aquarius, is a little bit more spiritually ascended, or a little more spiritually ascended than the other. And or this other person that you're connecting to hasn't done the work to clear out some of their demons, and you're noticing this and you can't do the work for them. You can only set the momentum and inspire them so that things can move forward, but you can't cross the finish line for this person. You can't do the work for them yourself, okay? So you're very hopeful, it seems, and that's maybe why you're focusing on the future and maybe even bringing up discussions of the future with this person to try to shake them awake and help them understand and perceive how their current actions are detracting from the future that you guys could have together. Okay, let's see what's going on for your person. Oh, we got this card again, Marathon, crossing the finish line. So this person is intent on getting to the finish line. They're hearing you out, Aquarius. They're hearing what you have to say. Okay, they're listening. They're a good listener. They're a very good listener. They're now hearing what the goal is, okay? They've accepted it. They've internalized it. They're trying to figure out how to get there. At the bottom, they have sleepless. This is somebody who may stay up at night, may have insomnia, may have anxiety, again, because they have these demons and they know they have these demons. They don't know how to fix that. They don't know how to approach that. But I think you've brought it to their attention that something needs to change for this to be able to work, for this dream to come about. And there's, full focus on you and on this positive outcome, okay? This person may even wish to eventually have children with you, but at the very least, they're very focused on you and on a positive outcome for this connection. It just seems like they don't know how to get there. So let's see what else comes out. Ooh, 2 more. They want to manifest this finish line. They want to manifest the same dream you do. They want to make you happy, Aquarius. There's nothing more they would want than to actually be able to meet these expectations that you've set, to be able to get to where you both want to be as a couple, okay? They want to be able to go with the flow. They want to get into a good routine. They just have trouble understanding what that routine would look like, what it would feel like, how to go about it. And the final card here with Explore, they may need to take some time away from their current environment to be able to see clearly what has to be done. They feel stuck, okay? They feel stuck. They may need to do some body work. They may need to go travel. They may need to get outside. They may need to just break free of their routine to have a fresh start and be able to reconnect to their higher self, okay? Because their demons are really getting to them lately. They may be experiencing body aches or some physical ailments. They may have, they may have gone through some physical drawbacks, or like they may be neglecting their body physically. They may be neglecting their nutrition. They're feeling stuck, restless, and having trouble concentrating because they're not getting enough sleep, something like this. All right, we're going to pull what they have to say from the Hidden Truth Tarot. Okay, so to close your reading, we're going to see what this person would say, or what their higher self would say, even though they might not say it to you in person or in real life. What do they truly feel about Aquarius? You have become too difficult for me to handle. So again, they're feeling an intense level of responsibility and anxiety. And even though they want nothing more than to make you happy and reach that finish line that you've set for them, you've set a very high standard or expectation for this person, they're having trouble seeing how to get there. And that's almost demotivating them because they can't figure out a way to achieve what's been explained to them that is required for this relationship to work. Oof. Okay. I need to free myself from fear and doubts. I am a caged bird. So this person, like I said, they're stuck. They're stuck inside their own head about what to do. They're even neglecting their own physical body. Like they may not be eating or sleeping enough. This person is having a very dark time, or they're going through a very difficult time because they've neglected shadow work, and it's coming up as this connection is evolving. So this connection is bringing them to face their demons, and they're not ready, or they're not willing to face those demons. And the longer they push it off but also want to achieve the same goal with you, the more friction and instability this person is feeling mentally. Okay, so one more. Oh, we got 3. I want you. This person, like I said, they want nothing more than to make you happy, Aquarius. They truly, deeply want this to work. I love you unconditionally. They have a lot of love for you already, even though I get the sense that they haven't expressed it because they're having trouble with some aspects of fear that are holding them back. Like they have this ingrained belief that love goes away, that love is not consistent, or that it doesn't stay for long. And so they may be agitated as they are realizing that they are in love, even though they've never said it perhaps, or they haven't expressed it, or they didn't want to believe it themselves. They are in love and they want to be with you, and now that scares this person very deeply because they have this belief that love is a ticking time bomb that eventually goes away, and it's painful to have loss. And then they have, I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. So they may even suspect that you can't love them fully because these shadows are in the background that they haven't even disclosed or worked on. So they may have like a sense of imposter syndrome in this connection, where even if you've given them reason to believe that you love them, that you want a bright future with them, that you care about them, and that you're going to be here for them, they don't necessarily believe it. They may have trouble even just believing that they are lovable. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful. If you could take a moment to give the video a like, I would greatly appreciate that. It truly helps out my channel. Thank you for your time, and I will catch you on the next one.